Hey, C-Max here. We're going to do a review on a neat little pistol made by Ruger. Ruger's a great gun manufacturer. Um, Probably anybody that has any kind of collection at all probably has at least one Ruger, if nothing but the famous 1022. Um, I have several. You've seen some of the videos on some of them. I've got some more videos coming as well as some alterations. You saw me shooting the pistol. This is the LC9s PRO. I'll explain what all that means in just a minute. But you saw me shooting it with gloves on and saw a little comment I put on there. I want to take this chance to mention a couple things. Always practice things that you may someday use. I've had those gloves in my range bag for quite a while, but never used it. And for whatever reason, I decided to put them on and shoot the pistol. That was the first time I've shot this pistol. And for whatever reasons, the glove made me mentally not hold the pistol as hard as, as tight as I normally would. So that taught me something right there. That's why you kind of saw it jump. Um, so always practice things that you don't think you need to. Another example is I was taking some training and we were doing quick draw and firing double taps at point blank range, for an assailant just literally right up against you. And I thought, I don't really need to practice this. That's just pulling and shooting right real close. But, you always listen to people who know more than you do. So I did the first round. I pulled up, boom, jammed. One shot and it jammed. I was like, what? This gun never jams. I checked it out, put it in there, went to do it again, drew, point blank, boom, one round, jammed. And I'm like, what's going on here? Did not realize that my body, I was pulling it up and had it against my body, and my body was stopping the slide. It really wasn't jamming or malfunctioning. It just, I wasn't giving the slide any room to shoot. So I would draw it up and it would be right in my body and the slide would stop it. So I realized that I had to shoot to actually hold it sideways at point blank. So I would pull it up and draw it sideways, boom, boom, then I could double tap because I had room for the slide. So the moral of the story is you just, you never know. You practice everything. Gloves, with or without, just practice everything that you do. Try to shoot when it's hot, try to shoot when it's cold, with the gloves, without the gloves, extra clothing. All the stuff actually changes it more than you would think. But to the pistol, this is a carry type pistol. It's an LC9s PRO. Now it comes in several variations. The original was the LC9, which it is a 9mm. It has a 7-round magazine. And the original one was a double action only. Well, the pull on a double action only was pretty tough. Didn't really like it. Then it came out with the LC9s. And the difference, the S's means it's a striker fire. So the trigger's much, much better. Then it came out with the LC9s PRO. What the PRO means is that it doesn't have a manual safety or magazine disconnect. So I don't like the safeties, so I elected to get the Pro model. But it has a very nice trigger on it. Just go to the gun store, pick it up and check it out, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Now it carries a 7-round mag here. It's got the little grip extension on it, which I particularly like. It feels better in my hand. There's also a 9-round magazine available for it. So, that's not bad. 9 rounds is pretty good for that. The slide and the barrel are just blued steel. It's got a 3.1-inch barrel. It has a 1 and 10-inch right-hand 6-groove twist. Weighs 17.2 ounces unloaded. This one does not have a manual safety, but it does have an integrated trigger safety here. So, it's safe to carry without a doubt. It's 6 inches long, it's 4.5 inches high, and it's 0.9 inches wide. Does have a visual chamber port. So it doesn't really have a flag that comes out, but you can see if there's one in the chamber. So that's kind of good. It's always good to know. I kind of like to have the ones that stick out, because then I don't even have to look at it. I can just feel it with my finger and I'll know, all right, I've got one chambered. But that's not bad either. Carrying it, you've got several options, regular type holsters, and they also make what they call a Sneaky Pete. Now, a Sneaky Pete looks like it's about this big, and it's basically like a leather pouch. It has a flap on it that you just put on your belt. So it kind of looks like a cell phone case. So that's pretty cool. You can, carry it right on your hip, but no one really knows that you have it. Another option I saw was this little Husky tool bag that I got at the Home Depot. I think it was about $5. It'll fit this pistol and some extra mags fairly easy. So there again, you can be armed and people don't really know it. But recommend you check it out. Just go take a feel for it in the gun shop. But with the little grip here, it actually feels very, very good in my hand. I like the pistol a lot. Need to shoot it more often. Probably start taking this every time I go, as well as the little micro pistol, pocket pistol that I use. Okay, we're gonna break it down now. I've taken the magazine out and checked the action. She is empty. Got the magnifier on it because I wanted to show you here on the side. There's a slide that kind of looks like a little slide, might be on a Glock, but it's not a release slide. It's a cover. And what you do, there's a pin behind it, and that's just to keep the pin in place. So what you do, want to get a good shot of that, what you do is you just take your finger and slide it down like that. That exposes the pin. And let's see if I can get maybe a better angle so you can see the pin. Yeah, you see the pin right there. Now you also see it's offset a little bit. If it comes out, it's going to hit the corner of the slide there. So what you have to do is you have to move the slide back about 1/8 of an inch and push it through from this side. And you're going to have something small. They recommend using a paper clip, which, as most of you know, I always have handy. It is one of my tools for taking down. Okay, let's take this down now. So like we talked about, we're going to pull this little cover down like that. We are going to, let's see what's going to be the easiest way to do this. There we go. Line that up so that the hole, the cutout here, is centered with the pin. Going to the other side and push that baby through. You can see it's coming out now. And we'll finish pushing it. So it'll help if I straightened up the pin. Come on now. There it goes. Pin's out. That's it. She slides apart. Now, the rest of it breaks down just like any other normal pistol. So that's it. You can see in there it's pretty straightforward. Not a lot to it. Easy to clean. It's very smooth. Striker fire slide, bolt, everything in there. I'm not going to take that apart. This thing hasn't been shot enough really to clean. Barrel's fine. All right, well, we're going to put her back together. Put the barrel in. Put this in. Catches on. The little ledge right there, you'll see it. Make sure it's seated well. And my understanding is this has to be done upside down. So do it with the slide down. You've got 2 slots there right on these 2 ridges. So as you see, like that, turn it over, slide it up, and line it up. And I'm just going to put the pin right back in. And let's see here, let me put it the other way. All right, push it all the way in. You'll hear it pop. Cover up. And that's it. A little awkward, get used to. A little different. I've got other pistols break down easier, but it's not terrible. But it does take a little bit of getting used to. Don't forget, handy dandy paperclip. Ruger LC9s PRO. Like it a lot. Check it out. I want to thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget the safety rules. Time to pick up a gun, check the action. Keep your finger off the trigger till you're ready to fire. Always know where your muzzle's pointed. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.